Before we start, we want to start off by defining ethics. Ethics is a moral principle that governs a person or a group's behavior. Ethics can be subcategorized as ethical and unethical. When we examine the differences of ethical and unethical, it basically comes down to right or wrong. The right, which is ethical, would be avoiding activities or organizations that do not harm people or the environment. The wrong, which is unethical, would be unwilling to adhere to proper rules of conduct. For our research on shoes, we chose 4 shoe brands, which include 2 being ethical and the other 2 being unethical. The 2 ethical shoe brands we chose were Timberlands and Toms, and the other 2 unethical shoe brands were Nike and Adidas. Timberlands are known to be one of the 20 companies to land a spot on the Fortune 100 Best Companies to Work For list. It also includes the Ethisphere 2010 list of world's most ethical companies. Of their core values, one would be commitment to life in the workplace. Timberland's products offer quality workmanship and detailing and are built to withstand the elements of nature. Their ethicals for keep lines instill environmental values into footwear. Toms was founded as of May 2006. Over the years, they realized many underdeveloped countries have a loss in shoes, which creates many health problems. Buying Toms helps provide shoes for the people in need. Toms shoes are made for school and play. They provide multiple styles and offer a range of sizes to fit all ages. A woman was kicked because she made a mistake on the job. As well, a factory in Indonesia hired military officers to force workers not to accept minimum wage. Nike shoes range from $75 to around $300, whereas the Nike factory workers receive $4 or less for making the exact shoe. In September of 2010, an Adidas supplier in Indonesia called PT Kazone stopped making compensation payments to workers. This is where the controversy began for Adidas. A few months afterwards, the owner had fled the country, and the new owner declared a bankruptcy, leaving 2,800 workers without $3.3 million worth of money legally earned by the workers. 233 million plastic water bottles have found a new life in Timberland footwear. Toms uses one-for-one model, meaning for every product sold, Toms will help a person in need. The Toms Supplier Code of Conduct outlines that workers should be paid wages that meet or exceed the minimum standards. Tims have safe and non-discriminatory workplaces that do not harm the workers, the community, or the environment. Adidas workers are expected to work 15 hours a day. They are also paid less than $60 a month. Moreover, workers aren't able to take medical leave, and if they do, wages are decreased. Nike has verbal and physical abuse in their factories. They are forced to work 60 hours a week and punished if refused to work overtime. Both Adidas and Nike have unethical practices, but the one common between both of them is child labor. This is because both companies do not want to pay their workers minimum wage, so by hiring kids, they do not need to pay them what they deserve. So, why should we care? Well, let's imagine the world without Nike or Adidas. What will you be wearing right now? We as a nation are so hooked on to these brands that we don't see its negative impacts to other parts of the world. We're selfish. That is because we take everything for granted. We don't see the suffering Nike or Adidas manufacturers go through. We don't see the struggle, the pain, the hard work. All we see is shoes. For their hard work, they don't receive minimum wage. Countries that make Nike and Adidas shoes are Bangladesh, China, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Haiti. Countries that sell these brands are Canada, United States, Russia, Spain, South Africa, and China. Adidas and Nike are well-known brands in North America because both fit our culture. The main reason US and Russia are big-time sellers because of their hatred between each other since the Cold War. Since both these countries compete with each other, in this case, US loves Nike whereas Russia loves Adidas. Imagine if we were in a position where we weren't getting paid minimum wage. We would be furious. So are the workers at Nike and Adidas factories. They don't receive the proper wage and benefits. This should make you consider, is it really worth buying these shoes? That is why we should be smarter to realize these problems and should consider, is it worth buying these shoes for a fashion statement, or should we attempt to help the people who are in need? Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.